killed Isaac Bench.
The night watchman found his body at the docks early this morning.
If Hal finds out either of us are there, he'll gut us both.
Hal loves me.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will I tell him about the sailor I had at the docks and what I might have seen there?
This is your chance to earn some coin.
£5.
I can't see you anymore.
He's turned you against me.
Leave us alone!
I'll leave when I decide! Would you be daring to?
Sophia's married to the footman, Edmund Turner. She says she's happy.
I will block Blaine's ambitions. I will expose him.
Croft works against you. He has Lucy Wells.
She must be silenced.
How much do you want this place, Lucy? You keep quiet, and when Blaine becomes governor, I'll relinquish my share.
That's bunk. Am I in danger?
From me?
I want to know every word he says when you're together.
I'm afraid. I don't know who I can trust. This is our house. We run it together. Have you not got any money then?
I am drowning in debt.
Take everything you can carry.
What are you doing? My look.
You are nothing to me.
You killed Charlotte Wells. How?
You said you'd never leave me.
Your Carl complained about you. I'm not a monster. You're at liberty to offer tongue and hand until you're fully recovered.
Why haven't you fought for me? I gave Blaine a son. He spoiled my body. I should be paid. Get me my money.
Now you're being tedious.
Salabat's gone. Not a scrap of silk left.
Bastard, swindling Guyler. I gave our takings to Mr. Wade, a beast from the past. I owed him.
So, now you owe me. We'll raise a loan.
I bought the place on loans. My credit is stretched over the rainbow.
So your share is nothing but debt?
My mother's worked tirelessly, while you've sat reading gossip rags.
She's not your mother, is she? Tell me something real.
You're lazy.
How deep is the hole?
You came in a coach from the palace. An invitation, but for what?
Cricket. But why has the prince sent it here? Where is she?
Stay.
I have to go.
So in the cold light of day, the promise of wealth outweighs your fear.
What are you ambitious for?
Once that I've said justice and fairness. Now, having dinner.
You pretend to be jaded.
And you pretend to be a jade. Don't be a rich man's toy. Stay.
And be a washerwoman?
What is it?
I killed her.
wasn't your fault.
I saw red. I killed her.
It was an accident. It wasn't your fault, it was Isaac's.
Isaac's dead.
Are you assured there should be?
And so how much longer must we wait?
Miss Sarvey, these men want repaying?
Can you be ignorant of this?
Miss LW and the Bronze Lady of Golden Square dupe their custom by trading in a vacuum of funds. Creditors are urged to make safe goods and loans as these ladies are soon to be bankrupted. Is this Salabat?
Doesn't have the cunning.
Mrs. Harvey,
Where are you going? Lucy!
Gentlemen, we've plenty of funds in the bank.
Return this afternoon and your debts will be repaid in full.
Gentlemen.
I won't go back to debtor's jail.
You won't have to. We'll find a way.
I will die. I'll die.
We'll move in here tonight. This is our room now. Margaret Wells didn't kill Isaac alone. I'll find out who else was there. And when I do...
Don't go chasing death. We got so much to live for.
My steadfast girl.
You could rub away at me for pounds and feathers. Or you could pick up a future. A £15 a week.
I've been fraught with worry.
I was with the prince. I knew all about the cricket match. He sent that as a
I
jest.
don't think I can bear to hear you lie.
I wanted a moment of freedom.
I've given you freedom! Everything has been your choice. Well, the time has come when your choice is this: leave or serve our aim.
I am yours, wholeheartedly.
I can smell man. I don't know who you've been with, but every fuck lowers your value. For your own safety, I beg you. Keep it high.
Sophia drinks like a fish, gambles like a lag, dotes upon the charis pipe, and curses like a sailor.
And what of her honor, Mr. Turner?
It's mine.
Well, that's the next thing to go. Take her to some vile tavern, lose at cards, and put her up for sale.
But she's your niece.
Oi, smile. Yeah. This is Rosamond, my top girl. She deserves a place at a fine house. I hate to see her go, but needs must. I've been told I can earn 15 a week.
You worth it?
I'm not called sugar cunt for nothing.
What will Hal Pincher do when he finds we've taken his girl?
I'll straighten things with Hal.
No, she's got something. Don't you think? Flea circus.
I'll keep myself clean.
Downstairs, spread him. We'll see.
She saw me. Damn other dogs. Close enough to that warehouse to make a sham of my grief. She's trying her hand at blackmail. If Hal finds out.
You need to get out of there.
No, he's got a temper, but he'd never hurt me. He suffers, Nance. He suffers torment for what he's done.
What did he do?
Did he kill Sean?
Was it him?
It was an accident.
Oh, God! No!
It was a terrible, horrible mistake. Isaac. No, don't think of it.
He loved Charlotte. And I killed him.
Rosamond saw me, not you.
You're with a known killer. And all you fear is blackmail.
I want this, Nance. I want him.
Oh, you are brain sick.
We could both lose everything. Keep that girl happy. We're both safe.
This is your doing, isn't it? I'm called bankrupt in the press so you can meanly wreck my trade.
Wells Minor, good morning.
Keep your talons off my house.
Keep silent about the Marquis of Blaine and your money worries vanish.
What low stratagem is this?
As part owner of Golden Square, I can convince the press that your capital is secure.
My silence must be worth a lot. Why don't I sell it? £200 or I go to Mr. Croft and tell him all about Blaine and his high priestess of rape.
£200. Oh, you are in a hole.
Your old ma miscalculates me. She thinks I'm easy reckoning.
I won't have you insult her.
I like cricket. Where's the game?
None of your
Blaine's cottage.
Is it now? Then you shall see how well I play.
We know there are slavers in London illegally taking free men.
We live with this. The law's not even rags and patches. But these are no common slavers.
Lord Leadsom kidnapped Jack.
That's quite an allegation. What's your proof?
His jealousy. Jack was his rival.
Harriet was kept prisoner in her house last night. Lord Leadsom almost broke down her door.
You have to arrest him, take him off the streets.
Well, jealousy is not a crime.
You wait until he hurts me.
There's nothing I can do.
Will you help? You can pry where we can't. Where are Leadsom's properties? Whose shipping does he use?
What, am I taking orders from you now?
If Jack Lively leaves these shores, he will lose his name and his humanity.
North. Why try? He doesn't care.
This goes beyond Jack. Beyond Leadsom. I've long been thinking what use I can make of my life. I've no learning. Few words, but I must speak.
Well, I can help you find the words. We'll set it in the city's gaze. I tried not to feel for Jack. I knew it'd break me.
It won't break you. You can fight as well as any of my lads.
Miss Wells. Lucy. Blaine is manoeuvring in the House of Lords. He'll be confirmed as governor if we don't act now. I've arranged a hearing for this afternoon.
I'll come. There's something else you should know. Blaine and his Spartans wielded the knife, but it was a board. Lydia Quigley, who brought their prey. She procured for rape and murder.
Will you say this under oath?
I'll bare my soul to bring them down.
The radicals still move against me. Help me to evade them. You can bypass Parliament and clear my way to the King. And I can provide you with your own household here.
Or I may sport with my mistress.
How else is a man to learn who he is? You were born to govern and command. No more dull tutors and sneaking moral clods. I'll teach you real sport. How to conquer and subdue.
Are you going out?
Need to clear my head.
You can't go. Don't leave me with that girl. She's like a great shadow. Coles won't like her, and nor do I.
Where's my gold then?
Ah, you're not coming. I've got a better task for you. The Commissioner for Debt is listed here. Bring him.
I'm not shafting Lucy Wells.
Cherry, you cared for my lovely Charles, didn't you?
I did. I do.
You know what the Wells girl did to him? If he heard that Golden Square was his again, don't you think he might return?
Let's hunt for our next opportunity. At that land. We're a prospect, you and me. All kinds of potential.
Can I trouble you? Emily, a friend of mine has gone missing. Do you mind if I leave these here?
Oh, of course.
The boxer.
Oh, sorry for your troubles.
Well, if you hear anything, then...
How the world turns. She was once my girl. She owns a fine house now. I heard Lord Ledsom's besotted in her bed.
Seems she's lost her bully. Perhaps she could use protection.
Isaac floundered, offering protection.
No. We floundered going after land. Isaac knew what our business was. Our potential was in flesh.
This is the best house we've ever had. And there's friends we shouldn't lose.
There are no friends without money. They'll drop us, everyone.
Is it not worth fighting for?
The article I wrote is in the paper, but I must go home. It worries me that Ledsom hasn't made a move.
Let me give you something to do. Handing these out all around town.
You've helped enough. You don't need me.
The spike's on you like a flail, Nancy Birch.
I shot a man. There's not much joy in that.
That bastard killed Charlotte. He's dead. And it's over. We can begin to find our peace. Nance. Nance. Margaret lived with her killing well enough.
No, she felt it. Like a stain on her soul. Here's smoother company for you.
Zavi. I've called a public meeting. Will you come?
Of course I will. I'm sorry to tell you, but we've been robbed. Lucy's doing what she can to fill our coffers, but she sent me to ask if you could help out with a loan. She knows that you've had a win with your latest fight.
My money's pledged for the reward on Jack. And if Lucy wants a loan, she must ask me herself.
I'll tell her.
Harcourt. This was just delivered.
I have information about your daughter in exchange. The villain seeks money by giving you false hope.
Is the hand Edmund Turner's?
Nothing like.
So you've been writing to him? You know exactly where Sophia is?
I do not. The Horson's probably pimped her out to the King's Hussars by now. Are you sure you want her back?
One day I will watch you hang.
Cross Isabella is still so pretty. I used to provoke you just to see that furrow on your brow. Come and play cricket. It's lords against whores. You could lead their team. I will find the girl when I'm ready. See yourself out. My love.
Let me come in. Hello, sweet boy. I'm your Aunt Isabella.
If the prince takes you for his mistress, all this would be yours.
There is everything to win in here.
Do they powder their arse cracks?
You can't be lewd, right? You must try and act bashful. You know, head down, sweet smile.
Oh, I'm sweet enough. Do you know where I keep my sugar? Shall I show you?
That's a little forward. Why?
I can see you're unprotected. I can help. I have strong and able men.
For a quarter cut. I know the pincher game. You've come to profit from Jack's capture.
I can help you if you'll listen. I know men who, to keep themselves fed, take on ignoble work. One of them will know where your box is held.
Lord Leadsom has him.
I've done business with Lord Leadsom, and I think I have his trust. If he took your man, I'll soon find out. Pay me 1 coin in every 10. And let me say this is a pincher house.
This is a carnivorous deal. I say yes, and your teeth spring shut.
If you trust me, I'll find him.
One coin in 10.
You can't get your tits out.
Like I wanted it.
We have always traded in there, and now we're thrown out.
You saying I'm not good enough?
You must be more than a shagging tool.
You don't know a wink from a wank, do ya? Why'd you take me on, you haughty cat?
Oi, we're giving you a proper chance.
What's Emily Lacey got on you? Why are you helping her?
She knows I take on girls from the street.
You must think I'm stupid.
There's something between you.
Rosamond. You could go a long way.
I'm being played here. You look how I feel.
You look like Lydia Quigley.
Sick of myself.
Well, what she made you do?
I sold Lucy Wells to debtor's jail.
Has that girl not suffered enough? You go find her pa and tell him.
Don't pick a fight with Lydia. She's not bedlam weak, she's full of force.
I'm a practiced model of restraint.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. He won't stop crying.
My baby. Oh, my boy.
Does the Marquis not want him?
I took him. For you.
Blaine will smash down your door.
We're barring it against him. I saved this baby. And he's not going back.
There you go, son. Take it. That's it.
He's my husband, and you've taken his money. Just leave him be.
He took the King Shilling fair and square.
Oi, what's this?
They tricked my husband. They're saying he's now in the Navy.
Don't you dare press gang my custom.
He's been drinking all day, gambled all our money.
You fleeced him of his coin. Now put him down. He's a married man.
He said she was his doxy. He's just tried to pimp her.
It's a foul lie.
Go to hell!
Yeah.
When you tire of this sop, come see me. Could do marvels for a girl like you.
Thank you, but I'm quite content.
Don't leave me, Sophia.
Poor fool. Your own coat fit better.
I'm wearing his. Rosamond, you're in charge. Emily, let's go.
Buy me a present while you're out.
Look, come here. Let me help you. You're not holding it right.
You can't teach me. I know how to hold a man's bat.
So these are the stumps. And this is the wicket.
The pricket. Seems I've landed in the right place. Miss Lucy Wells.
Let me remove this pert gadfly.
You're the gadfly, madam. I heard Lucy Wells rode naked on a white mare through the streets of Covent Garden.
The mayor was naked. I wore a wig.
Pleasure to meet you. And your very fetching wig. Harry Hanover.
I tell you to get rid of Lucy Wells, and you bring her to my match and throw her at my prince.
I didn't bring her. She's hunting coin.
You here to play?
I'm here to win.
She's here to cause trouble.
My lords, stake 100 guineas, and he who bowls me out gets me.
You turn a trick like a street corner drab?
I'll not dupe you with affection like this wilting plant. I'm here for my pleasure. And to earn an honest coin, of course.
I'd stake 100 on that.
We should keep our enemies close.
We should keep our enemies dead.
She'll be locked in the debtor's jail within this hour. It's underway.
Have you played before?
There's not much I can't do, Your Highness.
Miss Wells, our captain. Blaine.
I thought you only played blood sports.
Will you bid for our honor?
She has none.
Stay. Wait, Lucy.
Out.
100 guineas and she's yours.
You're like that king from ancient Greece, the one who corrupted everything he touched. What was he called again? The king of Sparta?
Please,
You are reckless. I'm doing as your mother asked and taking care of you.
Miss Lucy Wells of Golden Square.
What's this? Trust me, it's for your own good.
You'll come with me.
You brought this on yourself.
I'm good with a knife, and I swear one day I will stick you.
To make full disclosure of your estate and effects. And be taken henceforth to the fleet, where your creditors have charged
The grasping little grub has got herself in debt.
charged me with calling you to account.
You'll have to catch me first.
Oi! Oi, stop! Get after her, man!
Charlotte. I came for Charlotte. I need Charlotte. I keep thinking I hear a voice. The laughter's in this house. I don't know what to do.
What's all this? Lucy.
It's bad.
So Elizabeth Harvey's dropped you in a lake of debt. How much do you need?
It's too much.
I'll get rid of him.
I'll hide you. Come on. They know I'm here. There's a great steaming horse outside. This is Lydia Quigley's doing. I'm not going to solve it by running away. Keep your prattle. I'll come.
At last.
You have vanquished the fairer sex. Now you must choose your prize.
Come live with me. Be my love. And we will all the pleasures prove. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me and be my love.
I've been happy in this house. My mother brings a son with her. So do you.
Travel light. Look forward. Never back.
We were told we'd hear Lucy Wells. A few minutes more and she'll be here. She better had.
They'll not tarry for a harlot's tale. Half them are under Blaine's sway. My brave Miss Wells has lost her nerve. Her story's fantastical enough. The Marquis and his acolytes murdering young girls procured by a ruthless board, Lydia Quigley. I must go. She must be found.
Lucy Wells hates Blaine. Why? Let me caution you. He's deadly. Keep his goodwill.
You'll learn with a woman there's an ecstasy in enforcing power. The more they cry no, the more they quicken to the pulse of your dominion. That girl needs taming.
Stay with me. I can't. You've reached the pinnacle of your profession. Go.
Where they're headed?
I don't know.
I'm a patient man, but I will shake you upside down for what you know.
The Great West Road. Fredo told me to look for him in Plymouth.
I trust you're happy with the land I sold you, my lord. I've another opportunity for you.
We provide female company all over Covent Garden.
We're seeking to expand our trade into Soho. I've taken on a house in Thrift Street, run by Mrs. Lennox.
I want that house. Black Harriet's house, I want it.
We don't own it, my lord.
See what she writes here? Lambasting the trade that brought her out of savagery into the lux of civilization.
She had an unruly bully on her door, no doubt filling her head with rot. It seems he's been taken off the streets. If I met the man who did that, I'd like to shake his hand.
Yes, good for him, I say.
His actions have allowed me to colonize her house. Why should these boards take all the gold? In my properties, the lion's share of profit will go to investors, men such as yourself.
Call on me at home tomorrow.
How could you dupe Harriet?
Isaac and me. Our mothers were both tavern girls. But when mine fell foul of our father, he sold her to a slaver to cut sugar.
So you mean to dupe the Lord? I knew you were a good man. I knew it.
Don't let them board! Don't let them! They're cowards and debtors! Lucy's been taken to the fleet.
Which is why we must go. We will set up in a new town and we will pay our debts back.
Lies. You're as smooth as butter.
It doesn't help Lucy if we all suffer.
Has anything you've ever said to me been true? That child has suffered too much.
I have worked ceaselessly to fill that void for her.
By fleeing and leaving her. Elizabeth Harvey, you're a heartless nothing.
We've been to debtor's jail before.
She cared for 3 of us then. I'm the only one who lived.
I cannot go back there. Call me what you like, coward, debtor, liar, cheat.
You turn around and face this.
Margaret's gone one day and you turn your beam on her only living girl.
That girl made her bed when she bought Golden Square from under my son.
You're like a powdered wasp. Still scuttering around when it's been stamped on.
If you intend violence, do it. Go on. Punish me.
Why did you pick me? I remember the day. The workhouse mother lined us all up. A lovely woman wanted a housemaid, but you took my face in your hands and gazed. What did you say? I spent my life trying to answer that. Why did the devil choose me?
I saw a spark of pride. Men like that in a plaything. And I'm not the devil. An underdemon only.
They say when you've killed once, the next comes easy. Is that your experience?
I've never killed.
I have.
You mend what you've done to Lucy Wells. With my bare hands, I'll pluck out your sting.
Now, I haven't known Jack Lively long, but he is bright, generous, the best of men.
Make sure she doesn't leave.
A man who fought poverty with his fists and his sharp wit. With relief. Mr. William North!
Jack's disappearance shines a light upon an outrage against liberty. 3 citizens of our colour are being snatched from these streets and traded like livestock to make profit for the rich. We last 5 years cutting sugar. We work to death, pure and simple. And Jack Lively sits in chains. But while he's on these shores, there's hope. To help us find him, stand with us. We offer a reward of £50. By saving one man, we may save more! Yes!
He's got a damn cheat coming here, hasn't he?
Well, he can help us as good as any.
Thank you, my friend.
All right, well.
3 ships leave this week. Gold Coast and West Indies. Lord Leadsom invests in all. I don't have the manpower to watch the docks.
Thanks.
I hope to find Miss Wells here.
No way to see her in the fleet.
Who locked her there?
Devil's own board, Lydia Quigley.
Lucy needs money. I can get her some.
Don't let her leave your sight. Thanks. Yeah.
You're hurting me.
You hit me. Your lord and master. Kate, Blaine said...
I don't care what Blaine said. Never do that to me again.
I'm here to warn you. If you're putting Kate in any danger...
So it's you, a threadbare Galahad.
If you intend her any harm...
She's currently in bed with the 4th in line to the throne. That's what I've given her. She doesn't give a damn about you. She simply sees, as I did, the wisdom of getting the law between her legs. Now, get the limp rod of justice out of my way.
Everything costs. My cell, my food, even emptying the power. There's people that have spent decades in it. They start in these better cells and then fall into the gulch out there.
Mrs. Harvey was on the Great West Road when I turned her back. Don't berate yourself for trusting her. A woman could charm the flies off a turd. For your needs.
Thanks, Paul.
So, Lucy Wells, are you gonna fuck your way out of this?
You must say the child's not Blaine's. Then he has no claim on it.
But he is his. And he'll kill me before he gives up his son.
You must go away. Into the country. Far from London. You'll have a home of your own. We'll say you're a widow.
Far from London. By myself.
You'll have your child. Don't be afraid. All will be well. You'll never guess what I've done. This is Henry Harcourt, my nephew.
You stole your brother's baby.
I rescued him.
Are you completely cracked?
Not in the least. I've returned him to his mother.
Holy God. This'll scramble your brother.
I hope so. I hope it fucks him. Right up the arse.
Hallelujah. He's the sweetest little theft I've ever seen.
You can't be here. Go.
Mrs. Quigley has fed girls like you to blame for rape and murder. You need to come with me.
Well, then who'll stop Blaine?
Not you, for God's sake.
Henry is a boy. Blaine will corrupt and debauch him. I don't need a rescuer. I am the rescuer. Go.
This morning, I should have said more. I should have said stay and be...
Will you just go? Please.
I'm here for my boy, Isabella.
Give in, my boy.
He's with his mother.
You will be jailed for kidnap. I demand my son.
Miss Pettifer says the father's a Venetian.
And? And I was going to recall you.
Stop, beast. Where's Sophia? A child for a child?
Want my boy!
Then bring me my girl.
You damned abomination.
Take this withering bullsack out.
Damn witch!
Thank you.
Forgive our impertinence. We're here on behalf of Lucy. She's in debtor's jail.
They've silenced her.
Our property's threatened. I must help her. Our boys can still work.
I can have no association with your house, you know that.
We need a loan from a kind investor. For Lucy.
I know the ways of boards too well. How much buys your silence?
You have misconstrued. I have the highest respect for men like you. I'd rather fold a house and run than expose a man to blackmail.
Yet here you are. What's your price?
He insults us. Let's go. I'm sorry.
A prince saying sorry to his whore.
Blaine said you'd like it.
That man knows nothing. Let me show you what I like.
The house is full. Our gentlemen came. They heard of your troubles and have their support.
Tell your lads to leave. I'll get to work. I'll be guarded no more.
Edmund!
James. How could you think so little of me?
Why does my tailor accost me in the street?
How could you think we'd destroy you? James.
I'm sorry. I'll do what I can for Lucy, but this ends.
I could get you a better house than Greek Street. I'm staying here. I like Hal. Makes me sad to see him fucked by you.
Watch your mouth.
Emily doesn't like my mouth. It's full of filth.
So keep it shut. Tell him why you want rid of me. This slut's not to be trusted.
I saw her down the docks the night that Isaac died. She was there.
That's not true.
She was white as a ghost.
Isaac attacked me. He said he was going to give me money to get on a boat and leave. He said to meet him down at the docks. I was afraid.
Why didn't you come to me?
How? Please, just let me tell you. I didn't want to put strife between you. I thought it was easier if I left. I said I'd meet him. Mrs. Wells got wind of where we were.
You told her!
No! She was on a path of vengeance. I wanted peace between them, so help me God. I tried to stop it from happening. Nancy Birch will swear to it.
That cunt was there as well!
She did nothing, Hal, please.
Don't make me feel like this. Don't make me do this. Who fired the gun?
Margaret Wells, and she's gone. Isaac scared me. I thought he killed Charlotte. I thought he was going to kill me.
I never hurt you.
I know. I know.
I bring glad tidings. Lucy Wells is locked up, and I have a secret to confound Mr. Croft. So your role as governor is secure.
Nothing you say to me makes any sense. You're like a fly buzzing in my ear.
Are you not pleased?
Isabella stole my son. And that ungrateful fucking poster, Anne Pettifer, says I'm not the father.
I didn't know.
I can say what I like to you, because you are complicit in everything I've done. I could have made her die in childbirth. I let her live. Mistake. I spared Isabella Bedlam. Mistake. Lucy Wells goads us with Sparta and lives. Mistake. I want her silenced.
What would you have me do?
Get my son back. It is a sign of greatness to shake the moral order. It is the preserve of gods and mighty men. And I've quelled my nature long enough. I know my power quickens you. It quickens you with lust. We are locked in ravishment and death. You like to shake the moral order too.
giants are longing for a neck to break.
Break it then.
Not yours, Greg. I want a doe.
I can't do that.
Get me a kill. Or beautiful, resisting Kate will fill my grasp.